Hello everyone, my name's Elise. This is the JJ Movie TV Show / Game Reviews, and right now I'm doing the Pirates of the Caribbean series. Now there has been 4 Pirates of the Caribbean movies. We're gonna have a 5th one in 2015. Now I'm gonna say what's the worst, what's the best, but I'm also gonna give each film about what I like and what I dislike. So let's start off with number 1. Pirates of the Caribbean: The Curse of the Black Pearl. The Curse of the Black Pearl is the best Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Sad to say it's the first one. That's the best. But it has such a great story, and this is produced by Disney, and Disney really did a great job for once. That ain't animation. We got Jack Sparrow, a pirate who just loves drums, traveling the Caribbean, looking for a ship at the place of Port Royal. He meets. During that time, pirates are outlawed. Red coats are from King George, and they're trying to arrest them and basically lock them away and throw away the key or hang them to the gallows. And when they meet Jack Sparrow, they immediately want to hang him. He's out on the run, still trying to look for a ship. He meets a blacksmith named Will Turner. And he also goes into a little confrontation with Will Turner's technically love interest, who's played by Keira Knightley as Elizabeth Swann. Now, Elizabeth Swann she's a good character in some ways. She's not a dumb girl that's waiting to be saved by the damsel. She ain't like the damsel in distress, but she is smart enough. She can hold her own, and that's what makes her a great character. Orlando Bloom's character, Will. Sorry for the life of me if I forget his name. He plays a blacksmith, Will, who's basically I'm gonna rescue the girl. I don't care. She's the love of my life. He's trying to give his perspective where he is in a pirate life. And this life is because his father was a pirate, who Jack knew before, and it's all about this treasure, the Black Pearl, which is a ship. Basically, it's the crew of the undead, in some ways. And Jack Sparrow used to own that crew, and he's going against Geoffrey Rush's Barbossa. Barbossa is a villainous pirate who's basically was the best friend of Jack Sparrow, like the first mate. There was a mutiny. Barbossa became the Black Pearl captain, and basically, Jack Sparrow was kicked off. He's trying to get back to get the Black Pearl. It's also about the cursed Aztec gold of who blood they need. It's a great story, great action, great sword fights, great action, great chemistry between all the actors. I love this. This is my favorite Pirates of the Caribbean movie and my favorite Pirates movie of all time. And I've seen a couple other pirate movies, but 10, I give this like a 9.5, or actually I give this a 9.7. I love this movie. Just a couple things they could have added out, but to me, I'm not a big fan of Orlando Bloom, but this was such a great movie. 9.7 out of 10. Love this film. Now it goes from down here. We go from Cursed Aztec Gold to the undead skeleton people to creepy, not really creepy, swamp, ocean tentacles, octopuses. Basically all the sea creatures are in Davy Jones, who basically captain of the Flying Dutchman, which you all know are people who are bound to that for the lost souls. And this one is all about Jack, who made a deal with Davy Jones if he could spare his life from when Jack almost died. And right now Jack owes the debt to work on the Dutchman, harsh labor. And if not, he becomes like one of those like freaky little things, and Jack's trying to get out of this deal. Also, Elizabeth and Will are also in this because the Redcoats also want Davy Jones, but not Davy Jones, the locker. It's not locker. Davy Jones is basically a chest. It's in his heart. His heart's in the chest, and they're all trying to find it. Whoever controls the chest controls the seas. If Jack gets it, he's free from Davy Jones. If Will or Elizabeth gives it, Will could free his father from Davy Jones. Elizabeth gives it, she wants to reunite with Will so she could actually marry him, and so the Redcoats will leave them alone. One of them other ones who basically branded Jack Sparrow, I forgot his name, but he also wants to control all the seas. And throughout this is such a great film. It's not the best Pirates of the Caribbean, but it's definitely a good one. It's definitely a great one too. Great action, great to see. Really get to see a great big octopus monster come out, destroy ships. If you ever want to see that, then that's good. Love the scenery, love the different places they go, love the Caribbean ways, and it's such a great film. Out of a 10, I give this 9.4 out of 10. I enjoyed this film tremendously. It's a good film. Now, like I said, we go downhill for a little bit more. I saw this movie in the theaters, and it was actually a lot cooler in the theaters. When I reviewed it twice, not so much. At the end of the second one, sorry for spoilers, Jack died in Dead Man's Chest. But this one, at World's End, is basically the pirates and their extinction. The pirates are going to nearly go extinct because, spoiler alert again, the British, the royal captain, basically controlled Davy Jones, so he's leading the Flying Dutchman with the Red Coast to destroy all pirates, and they're killing them off one by one. So the pirates do only one thing possible. They unite, all of them, all the Brethren Courts, all the lords, trying to get that. And in this one, they also try to free Jack from Davy Jones' locker, who was basically dead, and they go into a little more of the supernatural world. This one's all about not just freeing Jack, but also freeing about what the characters' destinies are. Will Jack try to be the new captain of the Flying Dutchman? Will Will free his father? Will Will and Elizabeth ever get together? Can they ever forget some of their deeds? Barbossa returns, which is a great. I always like George Fruit, Barbossa. I enjoy it. You could see a little bit of Jack's power. That was always cool and interesting. The monkeys are always around. We got our favorites, little supporting characters. It's not the best Pirates of the Caribbean movie. It has definitely the better action of all three of the films. And it has a pretty good ending, and I enjoyed it. And it would have been a great end to the entire franchise. So out of a 10, I give this a 9 out of 10. It wasn't great, just for certain characters of, which side are we on? Which side are we on? That's certain characters. And I really wish they would have stuck more to that point, but overall, this was such a great film. 9 out of 10, like I said. If that would have ended there, I probably would give the whole series a 9.4 out of 10. And for 3. But sad to say, they made a 4. And so the 4th Pirates of the Caribbean, Stranger Tides, is definitely the worst. Here's the thing. We are supposed to believe, because they don't show none of the Black Pearl, no Elizabeth, no Will. I don't care if Elizabeth or Will is in this. This is kind of like Jack's story. About after, so I'm like, you know what, that's cool. But they kill, but the Black Pearl is apparently sunk. Blackbeard sunk it. Barbossa was captain of it. He lost a leg to that. Now he's joined the English. He lost a leg. I do not like the King of England in this one. There are some good chases here. I'm in between with Penelope Cruz and her acting in this movie with Johnny Depp. That's her love interest in this one. And I did enjoy Blackbeard. Blackbeard was a good character. It's just the plot line to find the Fountain Youth could have been so much better. They could have said, like, you know what, Barbossa has Black Pearl. He's going after that. Blackbeard wants to go on that. Then have the Blackbeard and Barbossa, or Jack Sparrow versus Barbossa and Blackbeard and Audrey epic fight to find the Fountain of Youth. The Spaniards are also involved with it. Great, get them involved, but they mess it up really at the end. The Spaniards wanted to destroy the Fountain of Youth because they believe it's a curse against God, which is okay. Blackbeard just wants so he won't die. Barbossa just wants to kill Blackbeard because he killed a pearl. He doesn't care for the Fountain of Youth. Jack wants it. And it's basically all about that. And I really think it could have been a lot better. They brought mermaids into this. I didn't really see a point, but I really enjoyed the love interest between the Christian man, holy love, and all that stuff, and the mermaid, and they're different, and I don't really know what goes on with that story, but I enjoy it for the most part. And I don't hate this film. It ain't great. It's a mixture of good and okay. I don't hate this film. I don't love this film. It's just there. And if you want to watch a Pirates of the Caribbean movie, you don't care about it, then this is a perfect movie for you. 4 out of 10, I give this 7.5 out of 10. This really brought it downhill. I should have brought it down more, brought it down a lot more, but they could have fixed it up. It's very... These are not like... these are movies that easily could be fixed. Like, The Dark Knight Rises could have been fixed. Pirates of the Caribbean, on Stranger Tides could have been fixed. Transformers, the third one, could have been fixed. Just certain flaws, just these certain aspects that they really could change in a moment, and they messed it up, so it really could have been a lot better. But overall, I enjoyed this entire series, so let me say again, the worst is definitely Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. Then it's At World's End, number 3. Number 2 is Dead Man's Chest. And number 1 is Pirates of the Caribbean Curse of the Black Pearl is the best one. So let me know what y'all think. This is the JJ Movie TV Show / game reviews. Let me know what y'all think. This is Jalise signing off. Have a good day, everyone.